Yeah. That little girl walking, he's like, "Oh, leave me cold." And he was like, "Oh God!"
Like, Papa, Shifa, Papa, Shifa.
Like, Papa, at that point, I know it's your daughter, but you know she's dead. But Papa don't want you right now. Okay, you adopted. It's not even big. Go outside. I don't know why he's Italian all of a sudden.
Your face is so green.
Get your ball out of the fucking house, okay?
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie. We watched it. We watched a movie. Yeah. You know what? We did a review. We watched a movie.
Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch a Movie. I'm Mike.
That's Jay.
It's Jay, and we're doing The Strain. I know we were doing The Leftovers. I'm going to start doing a written one of those every week and put it on the blog. I'll put it in the site below. That show, I don't think it's going anywhere. I think it's going to get real bad.
It saves the refrigerator too long.
Yep, I think more people wanted to see this after the old Dirty Leftovers. So we're going to do The Strain from now on, and it looks badass.
It does look
Directed by Guillermo del Toro, the first episode. It's based on 3 novels that him and his buddy did, based on a comic book, and it's vampire, fuck delight, body snatcher, holy deliciousness.
Are they vampire fuck bullets?
Yeah, they're kind of they're vampires, but like it's like the spaghetti murderer.
Fucking dirty motherfucker. They're squids.
It's nasty. It's like a little dirty worm that gets inside of your shit and then makes you suck on people's stuff. Yeah,
that's a different one.
But Carrier Corey Stoll, who was in House of Cards, he's going through a divorce and he's the CDC guy. He's the guy that's the first through the door when bad shit happens with contagions and stuff like that. Did you think it was going to be all about Bishop?
Yeah, I did actually. I liked it. I liked that they let you go with that. Like, you're gonna go watch it with this guy, and you're like, oh, it's gonna be like that. But it's like the main focus is, I don't know. It's like the main focus is really on one particular character. It's like a lot of shit's going on. Like, I mean, it's obviously the guy from CDC. Effing good weather. I liked how they jumped around from character to character. It wasn't just focusing on one. Obviously, the show he's going to tie around him. 2 main people, but the Bishop shows up, and he's with this little guy who reminds me of Rick Moranis from Ghostbusters. He's like, what are we supposed to do? Bishop shows up, and you can get the idea of how the feel of how this whole series is going to go from the get-go. Because he's like, he touches the plane, and he's like, it's like a dead animal. I hated that. That guy, that dialogue was, he's like, it's like a building with planes. I was like, did you really say that out loud?
Some of the dialogue's terrible. Like Dr. F, when he shows up, he's like, you got my milk?
I have your milk right here.
Yeah. And fucking Rudy shows up, and he's kind of a backdoor specialist. He did something with the aliens, and that's probably that's how he got on the field in Rudy.
Is that thing an alien? See, are these vampires? Like,
I'm just saying.
I know, that one dude from Stoneheart, I guess, the representative, the German.
Yeah, not the aliens. I meant to say,
how you doing?
Hitlerists.
The German guy.
Nazis. The Nazi alien guys who stole the Men in Black Blink thing.
That's what I noticed that immediately. The first thing I was going to say. I guess they are aliens. I guess maybe they're alien vampire mix.
There's a whole fuckload of shit going on.
But yeah, so Jim's in on it, obviously, because he lets that one dude go and all that stuff. And by the way, I just want to... Okay, I understand that first they're doing everything right. They're going in, they got all their big, baggy Teflon bag suits, and they're going in there checking all these bodies. But then all of a sudden, they get this coffin, and they're like, fuck it, let's open it. Who cares? I was like, it wasn't on the manifest.
It's got demons painted on it.
Let's open this and see what happens. It's soil. We have no protective suits.
Yeah.
It's like you're just breathing in shit that could have anthrax in it.
Yeah.
Fuck. Go back to sleep.
Well, and then from the get-go, you know it's going to be crazy too, because that thing just fucking pops up. You're like, wow, this is like Tales from the Crypt type shit. They're not trying to be uber serious with it.
I liked how he smashed that dude's head, and then he was like, whoa. He ran backwards. But it was almost like when he smashed that guy's head, because I wasn't expecting him to smash his head open like that.
Oh, you talking about when he killed Bishop?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
When he killed it, when he smashed his head open, I was just like, damn, he must have hated that blood. It's like, how much fucking poaching do you have?
It doesn't shock me. It scared me because he comes out, you know something bad's going to happen because it like draws him to it. But when he gets out, it's just like the mountain and over and all over. He's just squishing his head with punches, and it's like, holy shit, they just went hardcore with that. And when he flies away with his spawn-like cape, you're like, what the fuck was that?
Well, I mean, how many more times do you have to have these unrealistic, stupid people in movies or in TV shows? You see a creature with a cape that's Grim Reaper style, and you're gonna go, hey, are you okay? I think you'd be like, I'm gonna go the other way. Okay.
This show's perfectly built for shit like that, though. It's just corny, but it's also kind of scary and it's freaky, and that got really cool monster ideas and really cool the spaghetti case files, the little worm things. It's awesome.
The other one I did like was I like Abraham. The old man.
He's a badass.
He looks like Obi-Wan Kenobi
Sculpting.
coming up the escalator with his little wolf cane.
Yeah.
He's like, I need to talk to you. My name's Abraham Sriracha. I don't know. It's like Sriracha.
From the first fucking scene he's on there, dude, you're like, that guy's a badass. Yeah. Dude, that reminded me of Stephen King. I felt like I was watching a Stephen King movie. When he goes back and he's talking to the heart with all the worms, he's like, are you hungry, dear? And he cuts his blood. That
little wolf head actually did remind me of Storm of the Century. Just give me what I want and I'll go away.
Yeah.
Like, he looked like that, man. But you know he's telling the truth. Like, if I was the CDC, as soon as I saw a silver friggin' wolf head with the sword, I'd be like, I've seen Game of Thrones. He's telling the truth.
It reminded me of Donald Pleasance, dude, because he's like, tell me, Chef, do they have holes in their throats?
Have you found the coffin? And he even did the pause. He's like, what? How did you know about that?
And his wig moved a little bit.
But I don't even know why that guy's getting so upset about his dirty, cheating wife. I mean, you know, when you have a guy living in your house, things happen. I know it from experience, dude. But, you know, he's got that Martinez girl, which is obviously into him, and she's hotter, so I'm like, yeah, okay.
That was a badass scene, though.
I like he's
like, I will not have in a green goddamn Prius. The whole thing's just fun. It's like summer, like monster movie, fucking mayhem, fun, good time Sally, with like creepy voiceovers at the beginning. Like, what was the voiceover talking about, though? Like, is the monster all about love?
No, I think it was talking about maybe that you would give, like, against your better judgment, you're going to give in to love and for your own, like, your own peril. Because, I mean, that little girl walked in, like, "Don't leave me cold." And he was like, oh, God.
Like, Papa, Shifa, Papa, Shifa.
Like, Papa, at that point, I know it's your daughter, but you know she's dead. But Papa don't want you right now. Okay, you adopted. It's not even big. Go outside. I don't know why he's Italian all of a sudden.
Your face is so green.
Get your ball out of the fucking house, okay?
But that guy was weird. He looked like Bob Ross, the guy that used to paint.
Did you see that pimp slap that he gave him?
Yeah, I know.
Like, it was like a volleyball slap.
It was so irrational too, like over the top. Like this, it reminded me so much of Stephen King, like Langoliers, just because the airport shit, the over the top badassness. It reminded me of like Schwarzenegger.
Sometimes though, it kind of seemed too much at once. Like the whole slap thing just came out of nowhere. It didn't really. It's like we gotta have a drama scene in here, but it's somewhere, and then he was like. But you know, it's like
it's good bad.
I know it was good bad. I'm not saying it was unpleasant. I'm just saying when that slap came, it was so forced. It was just like I mean I know you, but it was like there was no build up emotional part to it. It was just like we don't know yet. And he's like. And he was like, what? And the cop just stood there. He was like, yeah, you need to tell him what's going on.
Oh, you know, everybody's so over the top, man. Just like the gangster guy was saying the Calvin Brothers, but he's so over the top too. He's like 3 things I want to tell you that you must do, and he tells him all this stuff. He's like, 1, go fuck yourself. He's like, 2, I'll fucking do it, or whatever. Like he's like, no, 2, go suck a dick.
So he's more forward. How many more times can you say white boy? And he said white boy. He's like, we done white boy after this. And then he was driving. He's like. Crazy white boy when he's looking at the coffin. I'm like, all right, white boy, what's going on, white boy? I mean, it's like, okay, we get it. You're a friggin' gangsta Mexican. You hate white boys. I get it. And
there's all sorts of crazy monsters and fun shit. Like I said, I don't give a shit really about the generic like whole divorce thing that they're doing there.
Yeah,
like,
it's just something to get like a little tie-in.
Yeah, but overall, dude, I'm gonna give this fucking 10.
That's where I was going with it too. A 10. As far as like a TV show, I really liked it a lot. It's like a cable television show. Like I mean, it's got drama. It's got excitement. It's got friggin' sauce. It's got friggin' horror. It's got Guillermo del Toro. It's got a guy drinking milks. It's got a guy with a wolf head cane. Fuck it.
But that's the thing, though. It's like a monster, like fun, like Tales from the Crypt type shit.
I liked it,
You can tell shit's gonna just go ape wild crazy. And I just want to say real quick something that's really weird is that okay, he turns on the black light and the whole plane is covered in stuff,
junk,
and all these dead bodies also have white shit coming out of them.
Somebody's getting somebody pregnant.
It's like a monster was just running in the plane like. You can't see my hand.
I thought it was your belly button. I thought, you know what was funny was if you had that black light and it was like, look at all this stuff and it was on your pants right there, you're like, oh.
It's like my hotel room. But yeah, so it's a 10 for me. It's a 10 for you. It's fucking awesome. I can't wait. This is definitely going to be the show we do.
Yeah,
we're going to see this one through to the bitter end.
The strain.
It's going to be disgusting and awesome. And I heard they're going to do a maximum of 5 seasons for this shit.
Nice.
For them shits.
It sucks that they've already said how many seasons they're going to do though.
Well, they don't say a maximum of 5. They could obviously get canceled at any moment.
I think it had a pretty good show.
I hope so. But this looks fucking awesome. It's going to be a fun summer. I'm Mike. He's Jay. What is your favorite just fun time? What's your favorite like horror show of all time? How about that one? What's your favorite horror TV show of all time?
Tales from the Crypt, obviously.
I gotta go Tales from the Crypt on that one. It's freaking amazing balls. So I'm Mike. He's Jay. We'll see you guys next time.
We watched a movie.